Hi everyone, it's Gail, and it's Mixed Media Monday. I could barely fit. I can't fit. Look at this. I have trays with all sorts of mixed media papers. This is a tray of, these are all embossed pages, and literally the tray of papers is completely falling down because there's just too much in there. So I want to go through and kind of organize. We might make a couple papers based on what we find in here. So I'm not going to jelly plate today, but there's other papers that we might do. So anyway, that's my plan for today. I'm just kind of shoving all my Christmas stuff aside because this is bugging me. Let's say hi and hugs. Hi and hugs to Rachel, Shelly, Lori, and Jenny. Thank you so much for watching and for your kind comments. Shelly, I hope you're feeling better, my friend. Goodness sakes. Yeah. So, anyway, the latest jelly prints are here. I need to get this a little organized too, by type of paper maybe. And I thought it might be sort of fun to look back at some of the stuff that we've done. So, yeah, jelly prints. I love this iris stencil from Christy Hartman. That's available through PM Artist Studio. But, yeah, okay, that's cardstock, so that's interesting. Maybe I'll go by type of paper a little bit. This is just regular paper. Isn't that cool? I love the wipe-off ones, I think, the most of any of the papers. Okay, let's just do regular papers here. So, yeah, I thought I might just thumb through them here and we could see them. There's another iris. I'll put that in my iris stack. But, ooh, there's a double-sided one, which is good. Are any of these double-sided? No, not really. Okay, so maybe we make a stack of double-sided too. Because, you know, actually, let's make this into a page right this very moment. Because it's got both sides. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to make a stack of pages over here. All right. That's just another random one. There's another iris. This one's on photo paper, and it actually came out really good, but I did have somebody tell me that they tried to do photo paper on their jelly print or jelly plate and that ruined the jelly plate. Like the paper stuck to it. I haven't had that happen, but just FYI. That's kind of got both sides too, doesn't it? Let's make it a page. And by doing this, I'm filling up my potential pages, but I'm also emptying out this crazy bin of papers that I have going. There's another wipe off, and I love those. Okay, this is watercolor paper, so another heavy sort of paper. Okay, see, and who would have known that this tea paper was in there? Okay, tea bag paper. I'll set that over here. We'll make a different stack of that. Just a regular print. This is on, is this cicada paper? I'm not sure. Maybe I'll make a stack of off size too, just because it doesn't really fit. There's another iris and a couple of regulars. We got going here. We got a couple of Mamagami scraps. I think those would be better in my scraps. I'm not sure why these are in there at all. So we'll figure those out in a minute. This is Butte, Anaconda, and Pacific Railway Company. I think my friend Betsy gave me these from the 1950s, and it's like onion skin. How cool is that? I'm going to put that with the tea bag paper. Okay, and then these are 12 by 12s. Okay, so there's at least a bit of a start there. I'm going to get... Oh my goodness gracious, guys. Okay, I think that might be about it right now for jelly plated ones. I think there'll be more down lower, but let's see what we have here. Okay, so this is my little folder of small jelly prints and scraps. So I've got one here that needs to go in there. Okay, these are the National Geographic pages that have been altered. I need to remember to do a video on that. So what I think I'll do is set those over here. I need a pile of video ideas. That's what I need. Okay, these, I think, you might remember this book, and I'm going to put these in here. These are bits and pieces from the book where we put in various things so that they'd have book print behind them. It's kind of it's an ephemera book in a way, because these bits will be used for ephemera. We'll have to play in that again soon. But any little bitty bits, I think I'll put in here. Like that could go in here. Okay, and then this is just, this is stamped tissue paper, like pattern paper. Okay, I don't think there's any more jelly prints. We'll put that with the jelly prints. Okay, let's just neaten this up a little bit. This one just has gesso on it. This is a piece of tissue paper that had, it had text behind it, and I just stamped on it. There's a good scrap. I'll put that with the scraps. Okay, this is like parchment paper, kind of. It's a little bit waxy. I think that one, let's put that in that book. Here's, I don't know if this is tissue or tea bag. I can't quite tell. Here's another smaller one that can go in that book. Okay. That one could go in the book. Let's just do this one in half. And if you're new to my channel, you're probably going, okay, so what do you do with all this stuff? Well, it makes backgrounds. It for ephemera-like tags and stuff. As you could see, I did put a couple in, made them into pages. I think I'll put those in the book. Okay, so I think that does it for that sort of paper, the stamped. So that's sort of another category, I guess I would say. And we'll put all of these in the front of the book. We need a day of just gluing in, I think. Okay, so now what's the next layer in here? It looks like it's beeswax papers. That is not beeswaxed. That is just a paper. That doesn't need to be in there in that thing. So I've taken book pages. This looks like it was a bit of written, and they smell so good. They are beeswaxed. And again, these will be like bases for different things. If we get this organized, maybe we'll do a couple things. This one, yep, all of these are beeswaxed. And these are digitals of mine that I've beeswaxed. This is an Eco Dye digital. These are my splatter digitals. And they're all beeswaxed. So that's super fun. Okay, so those are their own category. I have lots of stacks on my floor now. Okay, then this, not this, not this. Those we'll figure out. This is Mamagami paper, and this is such a fun technique. Let's just do one real quick here. I'll just grab a piece of paper. Here's one that's just kind of, yeah, we'll just do a small one. This is a Carol Cuts Designs piece of paper. So's this, but I don't think I need to keep that. Okay, I think I've got, oh my gosh, I think I've got such a mess on my desk. Yep, that's true. Okay, so this is a super easy technique, but really fun. It's just really fun. Okay, we'll get back to sorting in a second. Hodgepodge video. I'm going to take off my rings for this. Where can I set them that I won't lose them? Maybe right up there. Okay. So what we're going to do is take hand lotion. This is English Rose, so this one's scented. And we're just going to rub this on this side, and then we're going to rub it on the other side. And you don't want super a whole bunch, but you also want the whole thing to be covered. Okay, what do I have that I could put down? Let's just put down an already Mamagami'd as my bottom there. Okay. And I have purchased, that's a better word. I don't even know if boughten's a word. Hand lotion at the dollar store before for this. This tube came from a birthday present from my friend Joey Cardmaker. And I've just been using it to make Mamagami here and there. That's why he sent it to me, because it was in my Mamagami making. Okay, so I have it covered on both sides. Now I'm going to just very gently squish it down into a ball. So it's super simple, but they're so pretty. And it adds a whole different texture, you know? And like this one almost feels waxy from the lotion. Okay, so now I'm just really kind of gingerly opening it up. Careful. Okay, and then, so then it's all wrinkly, and then you can look back on it and say, okay, like right there needs to be some wrinkles. So I'm going to squish that. And Other than that, it looks pretty good. So then you just let that dry, and it turns out to be like these papers. And I when I did them on camera, I think if you search Gail Augustinelli Momagami, Momagami, you'll find a video of me making these. But anyway, I did all kinds of, like, this is just coffee dyed paper. This is scrapbook paper. This is, I don't know, just a little vintage paper thing I got from Amazon. And then this is straw paper. And then an old piece of music. Didn't that come out cool? How tall is that? It's a little tall, but not too much. I'm going to make that into a page right now because that is so cool. If I do that, then yeah, it's going to hang over the edge a little bit, but I don't care. I think it'll be a cool edge. So, okay, we got another page. And again, these scraps can be used as texture on tags and whatever. And it just adds a whole nother thing. I've got a lot of Momagami scraps right here. So let's just put those on top kinda, so I know that those are there. Okay, and then this is another piece of thin scrapbook paper. Okay, so this is the Momagami stack that I have. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to lay this one on top to dry, because then it will be with the right stuff. So that's Momagami. Oh, look, I lost one, fell down. This is Florentine paper. Isn't that cool? It's just real fun, real fun. So that's another stack. Now let's continue. Look at, we're almost to the top of the tray. That's how far over they all were. Okay, I think there's a lot more jelly printed papers. This kind of goes with the stamped. I'm going to put that with that. And this is can't tell, is that gesso? Maybe gesso on that, I'm not sure, but that can go with those two. Okay, let's look at what do we have here. Oh my goodness gracious, Gertrude. Yeah, lot of stuff. And I need to start using it. I mean, you know, it's sitting there being beautiful and I'm not using it like this. Isn't that fun? This is fun as well. Okay, I got to get my jelly prints back out so that we can sort. Okay, these guys are their own category, and I think we're going to have some small things. Okay, let's go with, okay, this is an oversized. I'll put that down, but then these are 12 by 12, so I'm going to put the 12 by 12s together. These are just pages. Ooh, love this one. That's a wipe off too. Isn't that cool? That would be a fun page. Even though it's blank on the back, I'm going to make that into a page, because that, for the right color journal, that'll be really cool. Okay. And lots of wipe offs here. that one. Isn't that fun? Maybe I should make a new category of wipe-offs. I think I will. I've got the irises. I've got other stencils. There's a wipe-off. I don't know if I had any more. Yep. This one. Okay. So these have patterns. These are wipe-offs, so they're just colorful. So I'm going to set those up there. Okay. This is a jelly printed book page. Super fun. I want to do something with that. I'm going to put that up there. Okay, these are patterned. This looks like a wipe-off. Oh, there's some little scraps. Pattern. I'm going to put that with the wipe-offs since it's so random. I have another stack of jelly prints over by my computer that I was thinking of making a digital. I do have some jelly print digitals in my Etsy shop in cinnamon tea, but I could make some more. Isn't that cool? I love those colors. Oh, and this one is the baby powder technique. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so these are on both sides. Let's make those into pages. Okay. And this one too is both sides. I think I was about out of jelly print pages in my pre-made pages too. So this is awesome. All right. So there's those. This is a wipe off, but it's both sides. So let's make a page out of it. That's a much better place to store them as I'm doing journals, I can use them. It's much better than having them in this tray where I, may or may not see them. Okay, that's, I think that's one of the baby powder ones too. That one's cool, isn't it? I mean, this is as much a surprise for me as it is for you. I haven't looked at these for a long time. Okay, so we'll put those with the patterns. Excuse me. Okay, then we've got an odd size with a music sheet. I'll put that down with that other big one. Okay, this is on cardstock, as is this one. Oh, and this was another technique. There's lots, there's videos on all of this, you guys, in the Mixed Media Monday playlist. But this one I used a mask on. But isn't that fun? And this one's cardstock too. Okay. This one. This one's kind of got stuff on both sides. Let's put that in the pages. Okay. I'll just put this with the pages, even though it's deli print. This is on watercolor paper, so it's thick. I mean, these could actually be covers, is the thing, the thick ones. Okay, that one is here. This is cardstock, printed both sides. Deli papers. They're I'm going to go in between because they're on the 12 by 12s. Oh, this is labels. That's what this is. So see, like it's on a label paper. Can you see that? And I think I had those in here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, right here. Oh, look at these. I forgot about these. These are flowers that I made from the jelly prints years ago. So many years ago. Aren't they sort of fun though? This one's doodled on. I think this was following a tutorial by Shannon Green. Long time ago. My goodness. But they're fun. I need to have them to where I can use them. Or remember that they're in here. And then these are just cut up petals that just need to be like made into flowers, right? Like they're all like sort of sorted too. Of course they are. They're Gales. Of course they're sorted. Okay, well, that's something we need to do one day. So I'm going to put this up with the National Geographic stuff, and we'll do that in a video one day. Okay. Little sidetrack there. This is another book page. What do they do with the book page? I don't know. Anyway, I guess I'll just put it in here with these. And these are all on deli paper. Look at that one. Isn't that cool? Oh, I love that. This one's rather dark. Speaking of dark, it's too bad I don't do Halloween journals. Yeah, so we'll just thumb through these. These are all the 12 by 12 deli papers. So apparently I have organized this in the past. It was just out of control right now. Okay, that's all deli paper, and then we get into scrapbook paper. So let's see. Yeah, I kind of have this already split, so those go in with those, and then these are on ugly scrapbook paper. I just jelly printed over the top. Ooh, this is fun for fall, isn't it? So's this one. So fun. Yeah. So that's all scrapbook paper. So that's going to go under there. Okay. And let's see. Okay, so these are the ones with stencils. These are the clean-offs. And then those. Okay. Because there's more. There is more. There's more of a bunch of stuff in here. Okay. Let's do this pile. Oh, goodness sakes, Gail. Okay, this is a dyed napkin that somebody sent me. They're cool. Maybe I'll put them in this. I don't know. Actually, I'm going to refile those with napkins. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, it looks like we've got some scraps too here. So a scrap. This is a scrap. Okay. Some more scraps. Oh, these are like on a box. Need to make something with those. Okay. These are papers that were from the bottom of I have a box that I spray in, and that's what these are. So they're not really jelly prints. They're kind of their own category. I don't know. It's an envelope, dotted envelope, blue envelope. I did not make those. Somebody sent those to me. Here's a scrap. I'm just gonna, for ease of storage, do that. Okay. Kind of like painted papers. I mean, really subtly painted papers. But that's a different animal too. So I'm not sure what to do with that. This is now we've got several embossed pieces here. I'm going to put those in the other tray that hopefully we'll get to today too. Okay, here's a good scrap. Okay, these are cardstock. So they go here. Just pop those in there, cardstock. And then these are scraps, but they're too big to go. So I'm going to put those with the jelly prints here. Okay, this one, all of these, that one's regular size, kind of. I don't know, they're smaller, but I think I'll put them, this one is on a magazine page. I'm going to put them on top of that folder for now. And then these can go with the deli paper ones. This is cardstock. I'm not sure. That was like a hallucination or something. I don't know when I did that. Oh dear. Okay, let's go to the full sheets. Put that in there. Okay. That's just, I think, regular paper. Okay, so that's gonna go here. That one can go there. Just regular paper. There's some more good fall ones. I think I'm going to put these fallish ones in their own spot, and we'll get those couple of fall things out of the big papers too, because I'll just put those in my fall tote and then they'll be good. I love these. That's a fun one. That's very fallish. I would probably do that for fall. And this one. Ooh, this could be Christmas. Okay, and fall. So this Christmas one, I'm going to put over here on my Christmas stuff. Okay. So put those there. Okay, now still got a bit more in here. Not too much though. Okay. That's a good fall something. Okay, got a lot of scraps, so that's good. We can put them in the, oh yeah, all these are scraps. Can all go in the folder. Ooh, that could be fun Christmas. I'm gonna put that with the Christmas. And all these are scraps. So definitely need to get busy making some stuff with these. Those could be fall. Okay. Okay, so all that is going to go here in this. And it looks like that needs to be a video too, where we just make stuff with this. Those can go in here, back here. Okay. The scrap folder is getting pretty thick, but it's good. Okay. And then these are different in that they have textured paste on them. So they're a different animal too, as are these. Okay, so I'm gonna put those at the bottom. Okay, those are the printed ones. These are the wipe-offs. These are the cardstock. So I'm just stacking them on each other. We've got, on the 12 by 12, we've got scrapbook paper at the back and then the deli paper. Oh my gosh, that's so much better. Okay, and so then this is gonna go on top of there. Oops, forgot these guys. These are the weird sized ones. Let's just put those on top. Okay. I have the T paper and the B paper. What did I do with all my mamagami? Behind me. I feel like I need another big tray. So we'll see what we can do about that later. But for now, there's that one. And then we've got this. Okay. So who these come? MK Maz Designs. Embossed paper, and then she has this lovely little flower in the packaging. So I love these from the selvage of a fabric. So fun. Okay, so all of those. Let's put the neutrals together and maybe and then the pattern papers like these are plain. Scrap. Should we make a scrap pile? Okay, those. Scrap, scrap, scrap. neutral. And this, what do we got here? Let me put these under there. I'm kind of going by size, and then the neutral. I love this. So I just embossed the side. This is just a coffee dyed piece of paper. I'm going to make a page out of that. And won't that be, let's see, like, it'd be real pretty up next to something in a book that has color to it. Okay, so that was easy to do something with. Why I still had them in here, I do not know. I think I did these at a retreat because I don't have these embossed. I don't have that embossing folder, I don't think. Must have borrowed somebody's, or they had it at the retreat house or something. Okay, so 3 more pages there. Okay, this is stamped tea bag paper. So I'm putting that. Oh, you know what? I'll put that in my book. And that's what we'll do with it. Okay. Gonna have to have a gluing session. This is an embossed napkin. Interesting. Okay, here's some more neutrals, really. This one. Okay, scrap. Okay, another neutral. I'm going to call those neutrals because they're just plain. Gosh, it's so fun. Okay, I think got this one. It's white. Okay, this is a digital that I embossed, as is this. Some embossed book pages. I put a whole bunch of them together and embossed them. There's like 5 of them there, and several here. So again, we just need to make some stuff with them. Okay, this part might be semi-organized because I think this was when I started. Okay, all this is all neutral. These sort of are too, but let's pull out the ones that could work for Christmas. You could. Yeah, you two could, really. Probably. And the green. And we'll put that with my Christmas stuff. Look at that one's absolutely Christmas. And these are book spines. Okay. Okay, let's just put those with the Christmas jelly prints. Okay. So these ones, we need to go through that and look at that. And these are all larger. They're for book spines. I didn't even realize I had those anymore. That one could be a journal card. What else could that one? Okay. I'm gonna put these different things on top here. Okay, so those can go there. These I'm just gonna right now fold and I'm just gonna fold those, and then they need some coffee dyed paper or something inside. So I'll put those in the to-do area. And this one too. I better check my time. Okay, we're doing good. All right. Now, this is our last little bit. These are like little borders, or they could be a sideways belly band or something. Okay, and then these are paint swatches that I embossed. That's what those are. And then this is just embossing there. One goes there. Scrapbooking paper. Little gold accents on these. Christmas. There's a good one for a bead journal. Christmas, Christmas. Neutral, neutral. That could probably be Christmas, but it's a little on the, this is a journal card. Put that up with the to-dos. Neutral. Neutral. Okay, so these are going to go in there like that. With these on top. These are Christmas. And these are all neutral. I was looking at this one. I thought there was another one in here that I thought. Oh, these. And these. Okay, I am going to lay that in there like that-ish. Put those on the side, and that can go back on my shelf. Yay! Okay, let's do some stuff in the time that we have left. See, these are like perfect tag size, right? I just think we make those into tags. If I use my punch, it'll go super quick. Yeah, and then they just need, what I would think is if they had a nice topper of some sort that has more sort of oomph to it. This one is begging for this, so I'm gonna do it. Yeah, like a more colorful topper, I guess is what I'm trying to say, and not doing a very good job of it. I think that one needs a bit deeper one too. And then we can just put these in the tag box. And they're ready to go. This one could use something. And I'd probably go over with some distress ink to bring out the pattern a little more. Might do that on a couple. Let's see. And then this one could also be a taller tag. This one I'm going to snip the bottom too. Okay, so for instance, let's do this one with some ink. Oops. My hand lotion's falling out there. Okay. All right. Now, granted, writing on that could be a bit of a challenge. So, let's put, yes, let's put it on some cardstock and see how it is. I think it's going to be fine for writing. You almost hate to cover up because the wrong side, I guess you could say, of the embossing is pretty too. But we're going to want this to be useful. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, you can easily write on that now. You know, I'm feeling like I gotta move that or I'm gonna dump it and that would be sad. I'm feeling like a bit of like a Christmas fabric or something. See what teeny scraps we have. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, I forgot to go back through that. Through the scrapbook paper, or maybe it was the deli paper, to find the fall ones. Okay, I think I need that a little smaller. A little scrap to use for something. Let's just give that a staple. How about? There we go. And then it's a neutral tag, but now that it's got the Christmas on it, we can use it for Christmas. What else did we have in here with the idea to do? See, that's ready to go, if you ask me. I think I would give it a little bit. And it's ready to go because this half isn't embossed. Let's give it a little bit of edge, and I think I'll go over it lightly too with this. Just kind of brings it out a little more. Okay. Oh, I just had saw another thing on my desk that would work for one of these tags. I don't mind that being blank. Okay, so that's ready to go in the ephemera, but let's pick one. Maybe this one. I wonder how aged mahogany would do on it. Good. Okay. Yeah, we'll just finish this one. And then, oopsie, knocking my rings off. Okay. Not sure that this will show much, but does a little bit. Quite subtle. Kind of nice. Now this one's not so deep. I think you could almost just write on that as it is. But well, here's what I was thinking. So I have these Christmas flowers. Oh, and then I have this one too. I think one of these is a better size. Like, yeah, let's put that on there. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of glue half of it. And go this way so we make sure. But yeah, so there's a cute little thing there too. Okay, guys, I'm going to put these in the to-do. These are going in the to-do. This one in the to-do. This one, I don't know what I want to do with it, but something. And same with these. So that's to-do box fodder. And let's just see what we did. Okay, we did these 2 tags from Embossed Pieces. Yay. Journal card. And then these are the pages. These are the coffee dyed with embossing. Look at that. Isn't that one pretty? And then we got a bunch of pages. So we got the one Mamagami, which is the music, and then we got 3, 6, 8 pages that are of the jelly prints. I think I made a digital out of that one. Okay, well, I feel more organized, and that's happy, and we got some stuff done. So thanks everybody so much for being here on Mixed Media Monday. I hope you have a grateful day. Be kind always, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.